For the first time since 2019, Barter Theatre in Abingdon is staging a production indoors and just in time for the Halloween season. Barter Theatre presents the haunting tale of Frankenstein. And here to preview this timeless classic of horror is Katy Brown. Good morning, Katy. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing?
Fantastic. Doing great. This sounds like it's going to be such a great, just a great production. I love the story of Frankenstein.
Oh, me too. And this is a world premiere adaptation that we're doing, so you've never seen it quite this way before.
What makes it so different?
Well, this was written by our playwright-in-residence, Catherine Bush, and it really focuses on the creature as something that's made out of humans. We talk all the time about him as a monster, and he's made up of all of so much humanity, and so what he does coming out of the real danger of him comes out of how he loves and how he's like a human being. Sean Campos plays the creature, and he is doing such incredible physical work. He's climbing all over the set, leaping everywhere. It's really something to watch.
And you know, on the opposite side of that equation is Dr. Frankenstein. And in his story arc and how he deals with almost playing God to a degree.
That's right. So I think one of the things that's so interesting about this story is the journey that that person takes. And it's such a part of every person, this desire to know more, create more, do more, and how it gets this guy in trouble.
You're right. I mean, in big trouble. let's say it. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
This story, you know, Mary Shelley, you know, the story behind, you know, when she first wrote this book, that story is amazing. But then to kind of bring it forward to where we are today with the staging at Barter Theatre, you stay true to the story, but it is also kind of a little update on it as well.
That's right. It is an amazing story about how it was written. She and a group of people were together in a house, and they were all, having this competition about who could write the scariest stories. And she was so moved by the idea of science and life, and we can't keep our hands off of it even today. There's so many things that resonate with the way that we treat each other, the way that knowledge is so incredibly important and then also is sometimes a double-edged sword.
You know, Frankenstein is up there, like I said, a timeless classic, but it's also an icon of this time of the year with Halloween season here. You know, I think of the big four. You have the Mummy, you have Dracula, you have Frankenstein. I mean, you got those icons of your childhood that everybody dressed up as at one time or other in their lives.
That's right. We've had so many people coming out on dates, people bringing their families, because this is just perfect for this time of year. Everybody's looking for great ways to be able to celebrate with something that's spooky. There's some really fun parts of the play where you'll see the whole audience jump at the same time, and that's great fun. We stand in the back of the theater and wait for those moments.
And speaking of being in the theater, it's got to be reassuring, and you've got to be so grateful to be back indoors.
Oh, I cannot tell you what it is to have human beings sitting in those seats. People have been so excited to be there. The first night we had a show at Curtain Call, the actors were in happy tears, the audience was in happy tears, everybody was so excited to be there together. We have loved being out at the Moonlight Drive-In, and we will definitely be out there at least through Christmas, but there is nothing like being inside together and being able to be in the room with the action, and it's just a real part of the fun.
You know, they made a huge deal, and they should. Broadway is back. I say the Barter is back as well.
Absolutely. Every night I walk out to give a curtain speech, and I'll say, welcome everybody inside, and usually people burst into applause just to be inside. So yes, back inside.
Before we let you go, give everybody the details. When is this play running through? And talk to us about, the efforts you're making to be as safe as possible.
You got it. We will be running through Halloween, so through October 31st, and you can get your tickets online at bartertheatre.com or by calling the box office. And yes, we do ask for people in the audience to be vaccinated, or if you're not vaccinated, to have a test within the last 72 hours. You can just bring proof of that with you. People mask up inside the theater, and we've got distance seating and all of those things, so we'd love to see you there.
All right, Katy Brown, thank you so much for taking time with us today.
Thank you so much.
I am definitely going to do my best before Halloween to get up there to check Frankenstein out.
I love it. We'll see you there.
All right. It is the Barter Theatre and their adaptation of Mary Shelley's classic, Frankenstein.